Atlanta is making its last few preparations for Super Bowl 53, and SGA debates a bill to strengthen candidate penalties. All that and more coming up on Panther Report News. Hello and welcome to Panther Report News. I'm Karen Nelson.
And I'm Kelsey Perkins. This Thursday, the Student Government Association debated a bill that would deduct from a candidate's final vote if they ran into a violation. It was met with some skepticism about your vote. Kevin Sanchez has more.
As the election season for the Student Government Association begins with Elevate State as their slogan, late Thursday, senators voted against the election violation bill that would reduce a candidate's final vote if they ran into a Class B or C penalty. The bill, explained by graduate Senator Jessica Seamer, would give candidates facing a Class C violation a written warning before they see 2% deducted from their final vote. If a candidate receives 3 Class C violations, they would be subjected to the Class B penalty, which would deduct 5%. According to the 2018 election code, the bill would change the current process that gives candidates a written warning and a 48-hour suspension from campaigning at the Class C level, and a temporary suspension at Class B, and a final vote of 9 against, 5 in support of, and 5 abstaining from. The bill was not passed. According to Article 12, Section 2 of the Election Code, a Class C violation is anything from using ground sticks, chalk, or stickers on a building surface, or even posting campaign materials inside a building or classroom without faculty permission. Seamer says the bill would move in the direction of an evolving social media landscape.
Now, if a post is up and people start sharing it, you really can't control that. So when you tell someone that they can't campaign for a certain period of time, its effect really isn't seen because the post kind of lives on beyond that.
Senator Hamza Rahman says it would have been undemocratic.
Deducting votes from a candidate would be undemocratic inherently. You are telling people that because this candidate messed up, we don't care about your vote.
Freshman liaison Kenneth Lockett was also an active participant in the debate against the bill.
I'm very weary about telling our constituents that their vote is being deducted from the final vote because it's something they had no real control over.
Seamer does recognize that.
So I definitely understand where they're coming from in the perspective of like democracy as a whole. What I will say is you do have to kind of take that idea and realize that we're still working within a school and a college campus.
But penalties like these are not new. The Georgia Institute of Technology has a similar but stronger measure for a violation.
We didn't think that would be appropriate for our campus, so we actually tried to match it and tone it down to what we think would be appropriate here.
Watching was SGA President Franklin Patterson, who later disagreed with the bill.
I do believe by removing 2% of someone's final vote, we are effectively telling students that your vote does not matter, and that is something that we should avoid as an SGA, where we say that every vote matters.
So far, Seamer says options are limited when it comes to strengthening penalties if a candidate runs into a violation. From the Urban Life Center, I'm Kevin Sanchez for Panther Report News.
Super Bowl 53 is only 2 days away, and Panther Report's Tyrik Wynn got to know the players a bit more before the big game.
We are just days away from Super Bowl 53. On Thursday, I traveled to the Los Angeles Rams and the New England Patriots hotels to catch up with them and see what's going through their minds before the Super Bowl.
So is there anything special or anything that y'all have done to prepare for this game?
No, I think the biggest thing was just, follow the game plan and focus on us and see what we have to do against, this defense. They're going to give us a lot of different looks.
Now, you have a really young coach, and Tom Brady is even older than him. What's going through your head about that?
Well, the thing about McVay, it doesn't matter about his age. If he's a bright guy, he's a bright guy, and that's what he is. It doesn't matter about age.
Players on the New England Patriots are really focused on playing to the best of their ability.
Honestly, I just try to go out there and play the game like I always have, and not really worry about what others are saying, but just go out there and showcase whatever I can do and help contribute to the team in whatever role that is.
I'm Tyrik Wynn for Panther Report News.
There's a lot of excitement leading up to Sunday.
It is, but with Georgia State University right here in the heart of Atlanta, hosting this major event comes major traffic. Here's what some students have to say. Will you be in the city for the Super Bowl weekend or out the city?
I'll be in the city for the Super Bowl weekend.
I will be in the city.
I will be out the city at UGA.
Well, I'm going to be in the city. I'll be in the city for the Super Bowl.
Not only are Georgia State students affected by the Super Bowl traffic, GSU PD is too. Extreme delays are expected on both 20 East and 20 westbound towards Atlanta exit points, Spring Street, Cortlandt Street, Central Avenue, and Capitol Avenue. Georgia State University Police Department predicts that the highest traffic volumes are between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m.
Will the Atlanta traffic, affect you in any type of way?
I wouldn't say it would affect me in any way because honestly I might be cooped up in my dorm room.
I know I live up here, so I don't have to drive anywhere.
Initially, I don't think it will affect my commute because I'm planning on staying down here for the weekend.
I'm going to need to leave at the butt crack of dawn to get anywhere if I want to get there by the evening at the latest.
I live around the corner from the Super Bowl, so I'll be able to, I'm from the stadium, so I'll be able to just walk or take a scooter.
Additional road closures were announced by the GSU PD. Some include Baker Street, Andrew Young International Boulevard, and Mitchell Street to Elliott Street. However, the real concern of them all is who will leave Atlanta as Super Bowl champions.
The Rams, because the Patriots have won a lot.
No question, Patriots.
Oh, definitely the Rams. I'm from California, so you already know what's that.
I'm going for the Rams because I hate the Patriots and my boy Todd Gurley went to Georgia, so I'm rooting for the Dogs.
And did you know, Kara, that 29 Georgia State police officers have partnered up with the Atlanta Police Department and helped more security during the Super Bowl week?
No, I didn't.
Yes, it's very interesting. And also, do you have any plans for the Super Bowl?
Well, no. I believe I'm going to go home and avoid all this Atlanta traffic.
You know what? I think I'll do the same. But earlier this week, Fulton County was under a winter weather advisory. Although we didn't experience any snow, we did have ice cover some portions of the road. Let's take a look at the next week's temperatures.
Monday will be cloudy with a high of 62 and a low of 49. Tuesday we will have afternoon showers with a high of 68 and a low of 55. Wednesday we'll have light rain with a high of 70 and a low of 58. Thursday morning we'll have rain with a high of 71 and a low of 46. And Friday we will have more morning showers with a high of 60 and a low of 42. Well, that's our show.
Make sure you stay connected to Panther Report News throughout the week. Be sure to follow us on all social media platforms at GSU PRN. As well, let us know where you'll be for Super Bowl weekend.
Also, subscribe down below and please let us know what you think in the comments. I'm Kara Nelson.
And I'm Kelsey Perkins. We'll see you all next week.